Hello and welcome, I'm James Rose, and this is an introduction to a new multiplayer series of EU4. EU4 and Chill, The Quest for Salt. This game's going to be played between myself, James Rose, Bergfin, Zerosus, and Saymites. We're a group of small YouTubers who wanted to have a go at playing a multiplayer game, and here we are. So, to start off, I'll be showing you where each of us is. I'm over here in northwestern India, playing as the Delhi, about to have my country broken by rebels. Down here, we have Saymites as Khmer. He's hoping to unite the southeastern region and expand from there. Over here, we have Ternate, played by Zerosus. He's going to be doing his best to colonize and occupy all of the islands in Indonesia. And up here we have Bergfin playing as the Hosokawa. He's going to be uniting Japan under one banner and then using his incredibly stupidly high discipline and infantry combat bonuses to take over most of the rest of the world. So what I'm going to do now is show you some maps we came up with. So, because what we did, right, we all sat down in a group chat and we're like, okay, so who wants what land? And then we'll fight after that. And what we came up with was, I get all of India and Ming, because obviously I have to unite India, and obviously the Ming is part of India. Saymites is going to get all of Southeast Asia and the Ming, and he also wants Malacca and the island below where Malacca is. I can't remember what that's called. We have Ternate claiming all of the islands down here, and Australia. Is that an island or a continent? I don't know. Argue about it in chat. And last but maybe not least, we have Bergfin, who has claimed, obviously, all of Japan, the Philippines, all of Ming, and for some reason he also wants Siberia. So that's where we're at currently. I can see maybe a war or two coming out from that. Maybe a bit of salt. We're not sure. We're hoping to see a bit of salt. And to give you an idea of exactly where we're coming from with this, I've gone through our chat and I've pulled out some quotes from each person about the multiplayer game. So the first one I've pulled out is from Saymites, who says, I don't like tiny islands, you'll be safe. Talking to Zerosus, so he has no interest in the tiny islands down in Indonesia. He also says, this is filth. I am the true Canton holder. All in capitals. Because apparently he really wants Canton and Southern Ming. Why? I can't be entirely sure. Bergfin has gone out of his way a bit here. So we were talking about who should get what lands, and he said, the Empire of the Rising Sun has laid claims to these specks of land. We will spread the word of Shinto to these uncultured people. Talking about the islands, well, the Philippines more specifically in Indonesia. Zerosus has said, let it be known that Ternate will allow Japan the lands north of the Philippines. However, will not abide any incursion onto the islands of rightful Ternate claim. Zerosus has also said, just don't see how you can claim land one province away from my capital. Referring to the fact that Japan, Bergfin has gone and claimed the Philippines, which are here, and so are, if you could argue, this one tile here, away from Ternate down here. Then we have Saymites saying, I get clay, come at me, 1v1 me, IRL, salt is good. So we can see kind of what he's going for in this playthrough. And then before coming to this video, I thought I should get the other players' opinions on this. So I asked for them to give me a little bit of information about themselves or their country or something around there. And what we have from Saymites is voted most likely to mispronounce stuff. Thank you, Saymites. That's a very informative comment. Bergfin has said, Supreme Emperor of the glorious empire of the rising sun, our lands will spread far beyond the reach of the blossom of the cherry trees, and the world shall yield. Or, you know, that Bergfin guy is an idiot who suffers from a typical case of God syndrome. Zorosus has gone and I think he's got a bit of a small guy complex here, being a tiny island, because he's wrote Ternate. It's an island, I guess. And then later he came back with the people of Indonesia look to Ternate to unite them under one flag. What are now isolated islands will submit to the glory of Ternatan, rule or see themselves conquered. All unclaimed resources shall be harvested for the good of all who enjoy Ternatan leadership. All those unorganized and uncivilized peoples shall find safety and job security in the colonies. And then he goes to ramble on for a bit longer than that. And I myself, of course, have just to say that I'm going to win. And thank you for watching this video. I hope you've enjoyed this little insight into the upcoming EU4 and Chill Quest for Salt multiplayer campaign. It will be coming out on... The first episode will be out on Monday, the 30th of January. And I hope to see you there. Have a good day and goodbye.